Good morning, everybody. Bill Lane, Realtor here. Sorry, technical difficulties there. Got a seller's tip this morning, and it has to do with today's market. People say, oh, it's easy to sell now. There's so many people looking, and there's not very many houses for sale, blah, blah, blah. And that's all true, except for the easy to sell part. It's easy to get attention for your property. It's not necessarily easy to sell. And I'll tell you why. Because you're going to get a multitude of offers, and then you've got to figure out which offer to accept, and it's not always going to be the one with the most money on it. What's happening in the market now is agents are encouraging their buyers to throw multiple offers out, even if you haven't seen the property yet, just in case you might like it, right? So if your agent isn't on top of things and just accepting offers without vetting, you could bounce out of escrow 1, 2, 3 times or whatever. And I mean, that can happen even if you do everything right. But if you're setting yourself up to fail, you have a chance to make it even worse. So the solution to that is, if I have a seller, I'm going to ask that buyers cross-qualify with my lender, who's going to make sure for me that they are a viable candidate, right? So I'll force them to do that. If they're sketchy, they're not going to bother doing it. And if they're good, and I'll know it. And that way, as we go through our offers, all of them will have been pre-screened by my lender. And then the buyers can go borrow the money from whoever they want to. I don't care who they borrow from. I just want to make sure that they're viable before I accept the offer, go into escrow, dick around for 2 weeks with the paperwork and everything else, and only to find out they weren't really qualified. So, seller tip, make sure your agent is requiring a cross-qualification with a lender he knows and trusts. In today's market, it's a pain in the butt. I hate having to ask for that, but it's a necessity, because you have agents out there with buyers that are encouraging them just to throw offers at places, even if they haven't seen them, in the off chance that they might like it, just to have their name in the ball game because they're so frustrated trying to find a property. So anyway, critical thing, have your listing agent cross-qualify all your buyers before you accept an offer, so you at least minimize your chances of falling out of escrow. You can't eliminate them, but you can minimize them. And that's one way you can do it. Everybody have a great day. 619-243-4000 is my number. Love to help you out with your real estate. Answer any questions you might have. Help you figure out what the best path is. Show you all the different courses you can take and all the different results you could have. Hope to hear from you soon. 619-243-4000. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Thanks a lot.